Hello! Whoa! So, hello there and welcome to another video. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm weird, crazy beginning of a video. It's kind of crazy. I've been making videos for like 5 years or something now, and I still don't know how to start a video. I can't just look into the camera and say, hi and welcome to this video. Anyway, hi and welcome to this video. In today's video, we're gonna turn this thing here. Wow. We're gonna turn this into a pedal. This is a tiny little practice amp, and I found it and I realized that you can plug your guitar into it. You can use the jack on the side here to plug it into your amp. You can get some pretty cool sounds. I've done a couple of these videos before where I turn a little practice amp into a pedal and we get some cool sounds, and we're gonna do it again with this one. And the reason why is because it's kind of easy and it's kind of fun, and I really want you guys to do things that are both easy and fun, especially if you're new to things. But also, last time I did an echo and I'm not sure all of you will be able to find that. And so I want to just try a couple of them, see if you can find them, turn them into something, show you how to do it, and then you'll have a video for whichever one you have. And maybe you will find that one of them is extra cool and that's the one you want and you'll chase that one down. I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know. It's impossible to know. Let's jump into this and do this. We have one big challenge that we are gonna have to try to deal with, and that is that this one here, it is both an on-off, but it's also a clean or distortion. I hope you can hear this. But it's not a real pot. It's not like the other ones where it's like, woo, it's a little switch. So we're gonna have to figure out what that's all about. So let's jump into the overhead view and just get a different perspective on life. Whoa! Okay, so let's start by taking this apart so that we can take a look inside and see what it is we're dealing with. So first off, can we get these knobs off without hurting our hands? Turn the knobs on my awl and hope that they will pop off. Come on. Don't want to break anything unless I have to. There we go. Tiny cute little pot. There we go. Let's see if we can get these off. Okay, so now we can get all of these parts out. We can put this to the side. I don't think we'll ever see it again. So here is the speaker, here are the connectors, and here is the board. So, can we start out by figuring out where these two go so that we can remove them completely? To do that, put it to continuity mode is that little symbol right there. And what that means is that whenever I touch these, I get a sound. And that means I can get continuity through something, which means that I can hear if signal passes through. So let's figure out what these cables are. For example, this should be the ground from the DC, but the ground from the jack, but it should probably also be the ground on all things. So here we have it. So which cable is that? I think that's the blue one, right? Let's take a piece of tape, put this on here, find this cable here. It says blue there. Like, I can't see that it's blue. That's not the issue. The issue isn't if I can see that the cable is blue. The issue is, can I see that the cable is ground? Let's make a G for ground. I wish I had a better pen, but we can all see that that's a G, right? Probably can get a little bit more confusing. Okay, so the green is, we can make this P plus. Tape down. Plus for power plus. It's got to be the power, and we'll see how we get along. We might have to do something crazy like add another there or something. Orange one should be a lead. It's part of the signal is grounded off. Maybe it's because the signal is louder. Let's put an L on this for lead, and we'll see what we do. We might have to put that resistor in on it. Ground or something? I don't know. Right, now the question is, what should we do first? Because we could either figure out how to remove this, because I feel like we should probably cut down on the size a little bit. You know, if we can cut along this line here, remove this jack, because we can't have this jack here anyway, that'd be good. And if we can cut here as well, maybe, I don't know, or maybe even here or something, because I feel like we should remove this jack here. Yeah, when it's off, I feel like we shouldn't find anything. Put this back. So I think that's it. There's one more, and I think we're just back to those two being connected. I think we're gonna go with making this into a only OD or overdrive. I don't know why I say OD. Circuit, and remove this pot completely. Those two need to be connected. Let's do that. Let's mark that, I think, somehow, so that we know that it's basically just that like there and that like there. Hopefully we can get this sort of out of there without issues. Are there any more? I mean, I think those two are connected, right? Those two are connected, but I can see that they're the same, just like these are. Let's see if we can get this out. This might get fiddly. I'll be right back once I've gotten the pedal, this pot removed. So I'm back, and here is the board right now. It was a little bit fiddly, and it took a little bit more time than I was hoping that it would, but I eventually got this jack out there. Just had to heat up the legs on the back here and just wiggle it out. And eventually I got it. And now I'm thinking I don't really need this because there really isn't anything on it except this capacitor here. But that capacitor was for the clean channel, and I don't see myself using it. Also a resistor, but I just popped it out so I can put a wire there. But I'm thinking I'll cut this off about here. So I'm gonna see if I can score it. Okay, so I've been doing some things, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. And so I'm gonna have to explain what I did, because I can't redo it. There was an LED, a resistor, and a diode right there. I removed them. Also removed the wires. I just found the closest connection for all the parts and moved them over there. I removed the LED and the resistor because I can put them on the switch instead when we do the pedal. If you don't know what I mean, just bear with me. And then I've scored a line here the same way I did on the other, just holding a ruler and scoring. And now I'm going to cut that off. And as you can probably tell, there's the wires. You can see the trace are going. I just follow the trace to the nearest point that isn't selected to the switch, because I've bypassed the switch with this wire here, which I hope I recorded telling you guys. Yeah, I'm going to cut this off now. Sorry, I really thought that I was filming, but then I looked up and saw that the light wasn't red. Super annoying. So I actually found the resistor, looking around a little bit, so I'm putting it back on. It's a 1K resistor, and I put a little leg from wire on it just to make sure that nothing is touching, and I'm gonna put some of this shrink wrap around it as well and get it on there. And I want to just tell you an interesting thing, that because I tried this with the guitar without the resistor, and if you put the guitar to max volume, it will act like a kill switch, which I think was rather interesting actually. I've never really encountered that before. You had to roll back the volume to get the full effect, and so that's why I think this resistor makes sense, or why they used it. Oh no, I'm clogging up my soldering iron. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Anyway, I think this is good enough now to be put into a pedal. It's a fun little overdrive distortion with it's getting pretty gainy actually. I think I could use it to make some sort of metal music or something if I wanted to. Not that that's the kind of music I make, but you know, could have fun. So let's see if we can find a box, or rather let me see if I can find a box, and I'll be back. So I've found a box. I have it right here, and I think that this might turn out to be a nice pedal. I could have moved these things around and made them on the top, but I thought, you know, I haven't made a pedal that has the controls here, and it opens this up for maybe putting in another circuit here or something, so maybe I want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we have a bunch of cables here, and we've labeled them, which means that it won't be too hard to solder this together and put everything in its right place. Hopefully we can find just the right place for everything. So yeah, let's hope we can do things the right way the first time, so that we don't have to redo it. So let's start off by soldering just this tiny little wire here. Some of these things are actually easier to do before you put it into a pedal enclosure, but you know, I'm challenging myself by being an idiot. That was a joke. We do like to have fun here.
head.
Okay, so here I made a mistake. I was being too quick. I blame the fact that I'm speeding up the video on it. This one is not power. This is power. I also blame the fact that I need a better pen. I need something thinner that I can do some of this drawing on. Let's recut this and re-tin this, and then let's push this through here, like so. There we have it. Now, this one is the out, which means if we look at the front, here is the pedal out. It's this side here. It gets connected up here. Let's cut it down to size just a little bit.
Why don't you kiss me now?
Alright, so now we're going to put in the resistor and turn this into a pedal that works. And I have a resistor right here. This is a 4.3 because I don't know why, but I kind of feel today I kind of want this pedal to not be that bright. So we're going to try a 4.3 and see if that fits what I want for this pedal a little bit better than a 3.3. So we put that in there, and now we just have to cut this down a little bit, and we need to wire up a separate cable. I use that leg there. I put that little on the leg to make it a little bit easier for myself to work with. So we're going to attach a wire here together with the other power in the pedal, like so. And I'm going to pull this up to the switch, re-tin this wire a little bit, have a little solder on our tip, push it into this upper here, neatly together with all the other cables. I gotta say, I think my neatness level has gone up. And obviously, as I'm saying this, I'm probably going to make some sort of mistake. Let's see here now. If I can tuck this in here to the side. Can I? Yeah, I think I can do it. I believe I can fly. Fiddle around with it and push it in. It lies neatly folded. Just clean my tip real quick because I need to fiddle with this. The LED has two legs, a positive and a negative. And this wire needs to go to the positive, and that's the longer leg one. There we go. Just a little blob like that. And then do the same thing. This wire. I'm using blue as a ground if you haven't noticed. And that's just because I don't have any black wires right at this moment. So pre-tin the wire, connect it to the shorter leg right there, tuck that down like so, pull this one up here, and we're going to connect it to the same as the other ground. And there you have it. Now it's all nice and good looking. There we have the pedal. It looks pretty cool, and we have the knobs on the side. All I need to do now is take this back plate and put it back on the pedal, or on the pedal. It's never been on before, so it's not back on. But anyway, just like so. We will jump into a demo. We'll listen to it real quick, just a little bit, and then we'll say goodbye. So yeah, schmeow. Well, there you have it. This is what it looks like right now. I need to come up with a cool design, something nice, something interesting to draw or stamp or carve or whatever into the front because it looks a little boring. I'm thinking I might do that once I know if I want to put maybe a controller on top. Could be cool to have something else going on in there. I don't know what. But anyway, maybe you have a cool idea for what I should draw on it. Let me know in the comments below. Also in the comments below, let me know what you think of the pedal. Is it awesome? Is it cool? Is it just like you? Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something or got inspired, which are the two things that I'm trying to do here. If you're new here, I would very much appreciate if you click the subscribe button. That helps the channel grow, lets YouTube know that people are enjoying these videos and that they should recommend them to more people. And until next time, stay awesome and cool. And go and build yourself a nice little pedal. It doesn't have to be what I just did, it could be anything. But do it. It's a lot of fun to build pedals. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye-bye!